There's a weapon floating in the Atlantic right now that most nations couldn't sink, even if they tried. A floating fortress, 5,000 sailors, 90 aircraft, but here's what the Navy doesn't advertise. It's generating enough surplus power to run a weapon that doesn't officially exist yet. This is USS Gerald R. Ford, and you're about to see what makes it the deadliest platform ever to touch water. Ford isn't just the newest carrier, it's a power plant, an airfield, a fortress, and a command center, all wrapped into 100,000 tons of American steel. But most people focus on the wrong thing. They see the fighters, the missiles, the obvious firepower. The real story? It's what you don't see. The invisible systems, the unglamorous innovations. The technology was built for wars we haven't fought yet. From a pistol in a sailor's holster to electromagnetic elevators, moving 24,000 pounds of ordnance at lightning speed to laser weapons waiting for activation. This ship doesn't just carry weapons, it is the weapon. Every defense system starts with people. On Ford, even the smallest weapon plays a role in the largest defense network ever designed. The M18 pistol, compact, reliable, and carried by officers for internal security, because threats don't always come from the sky. Move up to the M4 carbine. Standard issue, 5.56 millimeter. If something breaches the outer layers, this is the crew's first response. Then the deck-mounted systems, the M2 Browning .50 caliber. A legend since 1933, 600 rounds per minute, built to shred fast-attack boats, drones, and low-flying threats. The M240 machine gun, 7.62 millimeter. Mid-range defense against surface and airborne targets. The MK38 Mod 2. Remote-controlled, 25mm cannon, range, 2,300 meters. Perfect for swatting suicide boats or rogue drones trying to get close. But here's the thing, if any of these weapons are firing, something has already gone very wrong, because Ford's real defense begins long before you can see the enemy. The dual-band radar system. 2 radars operating as one brain. AN/S, PY, 3X, band for precision tracking. AN/S, PY, 4S band for volume search. Together, they paint a picture of the battlefield hundreds of miles out. Missiles, aircraft, ships, even small boats hiding in coastal clutter. Nothing escapes. And above the ship, the eyes in the sky. The E-2D Advanced Hawkeye, that rotating radar dome. It's not just watching, it's commanding the battle, coordinating strikes, guiding interceptors, relaying threats in real time. It's why Ford's air wing operates like a hive mind. But before the enemy even gets to fight, the EA-18G Growler goes to work. Electronic warfare. It doesn't drop bombs, doesn't fire missiles. It erases the enemy from the battlefield, jamming radars, scrambling communications, broadcasting false targets. By the time the Growler finishes, enemy forces are blind, deaf, and paralyzed. They never see what's coming. But let's say something slips through. A cruise missile inbound. That's when Ford's shield activates. Layer 1, RIM-162, Evolved Sea Sparrow Missile. ESSM, range 50 kilometers, speed Mach 4, designed to destroy enemy missiles and aircraft before they threaten the ship, if it gets closer. Layer 2, RIM-116 Rolling Airframe Missile. RAM, 15 kilometers, Mach 2, fire and forget. It locks onto the heat signature and eliminates the threat. And if that fails, Layer 3, the Phalanx, a 20mm Gatling gun, 4,500 rounds per minute, radar-guided, fully automatic, the last thing standing between an enemy missile and Ford's hull. When the Phalanx opens fire, you're out of time, out of luck, and out of options. Defense keeps you alive, but offense wins wars, and Ford's air wing is the most lethal strike force ever assembled on a single platform, up to 90 aircraft. Think about that. Most countries don't have 90 combat aircraft total. Ford carries them on one deck. The FA-18EF Super Hornet. The backbone. It strikes land targets, hunts ships, engages enemy fighters, all in the same mission. Precision bombs, Harpoon anti-ship missiles, AIM-120 AMRAAMs, versatile, proven, deadly. Then there's the future, the F-35C Lightning II, 5th generation stealth. You don't see it, don't hear it, don't track it. By the time you realize it's there, your command center is gone. Armed with AIM-120D long-range missiles and precision munitions, the F-35 doesn't just dominate airspace, it owns it. And below the surface, the MH-60R/S Seahawk, anti-submarine warfare, search and rescue, surface attack, torpedoes, Hellfire missiles, door-mounted guns. If there's a submarine hunting Ford, the Seahawk finds it and kills it. But here's what really makes Ford lethal. It's not just what it carries, it's how fast it moves ordnance. Advanced weapons elevators, 11 of them, electromagnetic. Each lifts 24,000 pounds. At 150 feet per minute, that's double the capacity, and 50% faster than Nimitz-class carriers. Loading weapons used to take hours. Now it takes minutes. Ford reduces magazine-to-aircraft time by 75%. 75%. That means pilots spend less time exposed on deck during combat. Jets get back in the air faster. Ford can sustain 220 sorties per day. The enemy doesn't get to rest, doesn't get to regroup, because Ford just keeps coming. Every minute saved is a sailor protected. Every faster reload is another strike in the air. This isn't just logistics. This is life and death. Now here's the part that should keep our enemies awake at night. Everything I just showed you, that's Ford's current arsenal. But this ship wasn't built for today. It was built for tomorrow. Ford's two A-1B nuclear reactors generate over 100 megawatts of surplus electrical power. 3 times more than any carrier before it. Why? Because the Navy knows what's coming. Directed energy weapons, solid-state lasers, hundreds of kilowatts, maybe megawatts. Imagine a weapon that fires at the speed of light. No bullets, no missiles, no reload. Just pure, focused energy that burns through metal, fries electronics, and vaporizes drone swarms. Ford has the space, the cooling systems, the power. Then there's the electromagnetic railgun. Not officially deployed, but Ford is already wired for it. A weapon that fires projectiles at Mach 7. No explosives, just kinetic energy. A shell traveling so fast it doesn't need a warhead. The impact alone is devastating. Range, over 100 miles. The Pentagon doesn't talk about these systems much, but they're coming. And when they arrive, Ford will be ready. Because this ship wasn't designed to fight this war. It was designed to fight the next one. So let's bring it back. What makes USS Gerald R. Ford the deadliest weapons platform on Earth? It's not just the fighters, it's not just the missiles, it's the system, a fusion of human courage, engineering brilliance, and unstoppable power. From the sailor with an M18 pistol, standing watch below deck, ikonotsto, to the pilot in an F-35 streaking unseen through enemy airspace, to the electromagnetic elevators moving bombs at lightning speed, to the reactors humming with enough energy to power weapons we can barely imagine. Ford is more than a ship. It's a statement. To allies, we've got your back. To enemies, don't even think about it. And to the future, we're ready. USS Gerald R. Ford, the most powerful weapon ever to sail the seas. And it's just getting started. If you want to see more cutting-edge naval technology and the future of military power, hit that subscribe button. What do you think is the most dangerous weapon system on Ford? Let us know in the comments. This is Civic's Shadows, where the real power is in what you don't see.